I was saying that water is a major issue between Pakistan and India, and climate change is the factor behind water scarcity. And there are jihadi outfits in Pakistan who are inciting people to attack India because India is stealing water, India has blocked water, India is constructing dams on our water. And even some strategic analysts like Hamid would say that yes, there could be a nuclear war on the issue of water between India and Pakistan. How do you see all this? How do you analyze this situation in the perspective of climate change and as Asia Director of CDK?
Geographical boundaries typically defy ecosystems. Ecosystems cross boundaries as part of continuity. It happens between India and Pakistan, India and China, China and Pakistan, Pakistan and Oman, Canada and US. This is global. There's no problem. The nations have to learn how to manage those resources together. Now, Indus Basin, by way of example, or Brahmaputra, cross several national boundaries. So the question is, can we undertake a synchronized approach, a coordinated approach, whereby we could undertake integrated approach? Indus Water Treaty, in that regard, has withstood test of time. That divides that helps us manage water between India and Pakistan. 50 years and at least three conflicts. Um, I do not wish to make any irresponsible statement, but yes, in the implementation of Indus Water Treaty, there are issues that need to be resolved, and as they come up, we start discussing. And there are offers of global mediation, like such as from the World Bank. And I think there are a lot of sensible people in India and in Pakistan who do not think of war and nightmare scenarios, who think of how best to enhance our collaboration with each other. And incidentally, it's not only Indus water, it is the species, it's the glaciers that are receding. The challenges are huge. If nothing else, I want to give you a small example. The fog engulfs the entire region. Starts from Pakistani side, interior Punjab, goes up to, I think, Nepal now. And a lot of this has to do with the type of fuel that we use in these three countries, or these two countries primarily. So there are areas for collaboration.
Uh, what India and Pakistan are currently doing, like concrete efforts to slow down the premature melting of Himalayan glaciers?
There is no precise data to demonstrate the exact melting, and there's no precise data to demonstrate to show the rate of the melting, and there's not sufficient evidence to tell that the melting um, glaciers are resulting in increased flow of water. So I am not aware of such data that is available. Um, I think India has a discussion with China to sign MOU. I think Pakistan has already a similar MOU with China. I think in India they have set up a network of a large number of think tanks and institutions to study it systematically as a serious issue. I think in Pakistan, WAPDA and Pakistan Met Department and several other institutions are taking concrete steps to look at the melting of issues, monitoring of receding glaciers more seriously, more closely. There are a number of areas on which we'll need to do greater cooperation and collaboration in this area. Some I have already mentioned. And in Cancun, Pakistani minister and his Indian counterpart met at least on two occasions to exchange views and share with each other their positions and interests. Um, so I think there are many steps in the right direction.
Last question. What is the precise role of Lead Pakistan and CDKN in uh, this climate change area?
As part of CTKN, we are assisting several countries in the region to mainstream climate change issue, to develop policies if they don't have, to develop action plans if they already have policies, undertake research to have the baseline information and knowledge, and initiate collaborative relationships and partnerships to work closely with each other. In that sense, it's a process of mainstreaming climate change into development, because we cannot envision a development that does not incorporate the concerns that are emerging out of the adverse changing in climate. And therefore, uh, the notion that we are pursuing is that the development has to be climate compatible. And in that regard, I think we are making hopefully very good progress.
And what is your relationship with the government, like in this area? What are you? You are
We, wo-
helping government, I think.
we are assisting the government in strengthening its position in negotiations. By way of example, we supported the development of at least 6 policy briefs that helped Pakistani negotiators take position. We helped them develop at least 10 background notes on different climate change related issues that are under discussion. We sponsored more than half of their delegation. In fact, most of the substantive delegation was supported by CGKN. We are working very closely with the PDMAs, Pakistan Provincial Disaster Management Authorities in at least 2 provinces, Punjab and Sindh, to undertake reconstruction after these floods, which is more climate compatible. We are also working with Pakistan Planning Commission to somehow mainstream climate consideration into their plannings.
Thank you, Mr. Sheikh.